Hi, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we've got the Scubapro Mark 25 Carbon Black Tech A700 Regulator. This is the top of the range regulator with their new PVT coating. The A700 second stage has got a new front cover made out of carbon fibre, so it's much lighter than it used to be. Fantastic looking regulator, great performance. Let's take a closer look. So the first stage, the Mark 25 Evo is a 5 low pressure port swivel turrets first stage, 2 high pressure ports, 1 on either side, and then 5 high pressure ports with the 5th port coming out the top, and they're all on a swivel turret. So that's free to turn with the 4 hoses, and the 5th one just comes straight out the top. Even with the A-clamp, it's had a slightly new design, so it's very, very light, very simple, very effective. With this PVT coating, it's anti-scratch. So it's not just like black paint on the outside, it's actually this a powder that actually penetrates into the metal, so that resists scratching. So even if you do, it just it shows off as black, so it's going to stay looking like this for longer. It's had the Evo and XTIS performance upgrades, so it's very, very effective, fantastic in cold water. If you can see just on the inside, the internal mechanism has a blue coating, that's the XTIS. It's like an antifreeze coating that stops ice crystals and things from forming on the moving parts, so it's fantastic for cold water performance. Following the hose down towards the second stage, standard rubber hose leads to the Carbon Black Tech A700. New front cover, made out of carbon fibre, so it's incredibly light. Changing that from a standard material has reduced the weight of the second stage by a good few grams. So this is great for travel, but it's still got enough metal parts that act as heat sinks, so it's great for cold water performance as well. Purge button on the front, nice, simple, tough, easy to use. The body itself is still made out of metal, but it's got that PVT coating, so it's nice blackened material, anti-scratch. You still have the Venturi switch. When it's set to maximum, that interrupts free flows on the surface. Minimum just increases the airflow, so it's much more effective, reduces the amount of effort for breathing. You've got a breathing adjustment knob as well. So screw that in, it's going to be harder to breathe. Unscrew it, it gets a little bit easier to open that valve, just for a lighter airfill. The bottom of the regulator, the exhaust valve, just directs the bubbles away from your face, so you're going to have an unobstructed view whilst you're diving. And you've got Scubapro's Comfort mouthpiece, which is very nice, very comfortable on the mouth. All in all, high-end regulator, very high performance, fantastic regulator from Scubapro. And that's the Scubapro Mark 25 A700 Carbon Black Tech Regulator. If you missed my latest Simply Scuba Live, you can click on this little link up here to watch that. And as always, safe diving.